Hi, this is Tom Hayes at the September 23rd, 2013. I'm at the Apple Store in the South Shore Mall in Braintree. They just released the 5S the other day, and this is the effect of that release. People, I don't know, these people are going to be in line. Looks like they're getting on an airplane. They're going to be in line for probably 3 or 4 hours in order to get a 5S. The reason I'm here is I'm taking classes at Apple. To me, this is the greatest company in existence for a million reasons. First of all, the vision of Steve Jobs. A guy comes along, and if you read his life story, just had this passion. He's following his passion, all right? He's in college. He decides that there's nothing really that they can teach him at college anymore. And the only reason he's going to college is because his not foster parents, but his adopted parents had made a contract with his mother to send him to college. And he realizes he can't really, there's nothing there that he likes, except for maybe a few courses, so he quits and takes a few courses like in calligraphy and whatever he enjoyed, and then decided that his real passion was in electronics. And he and his partner get together and they create, out of their garage, they start making computers for the house. He's got this vision. Now, he was a genius, not that he was a technical genius, but he was a genius in the fact that he had a vision. Daniel Pink talks about what it's going to take to be a successful individual, company, corporation, nation in the new millennium. And one of the first things he mentioned in his book, you have to have six new senses to create a whole new mind, a whole new mindset. And the first sense is a sense of design. Steve Jobs did exactly that. He had an amazing sense of design. He wasn't going to put a computer in somebody's house unless it was appealing. We know all about computers like Dell and everything else. They look, I don't know what those things look like, but they certainly don't have the contours and the design and the grace that a Mac or any other product that comes from Apple does. Second thing is, he knew that he wanted to make this not just something that would balance your checkbook or to do all of the engineering or accounting functions that most computers were designed to do. No, he wanted to make it for the consumer. And as we know today, what his vision led to was basically our becoming androids. I don't think there are more mobile devices in the world than there are people. And as you know, there are enough apps to do anything to keep you either entertained, informed, or to create that you could possibly want. So one of the things I loved about Steve Jobs, and from what I've learned, is that after 3 days, if there was something that he was doing that he was not happy doing, he didn't do it. He just only followed his gut, his intuition, his instinct. And he also said, you don't go out and do focus groups. You don't go out and market and try to find out what the consumer wants, because by the time you figure that out, it's too late. So what you have to do is create from your intuition and have that vision and materialize that vision. And this is what you'll manifest if you do. Hey, Bill Gates, eat your heart out, okay? I tell people by my experience with what's going on here today and how I've been treated at Apple, all of the education and everything else they've given me. If you were drowning, all right, and you were a Microsoft client, and you told them you were drowning, they would ask you first to email them. Then they would send you, if you were lucky, you got an automated response directing you to some obscure, obtuse manual that would be 500 pages long on the art of swimming. And they'd wish you good luck and goodbye. Now, this is after buying a swimsuit from them. Okay? Now, buy the same another swimsuit from Apple. Let them know that you're drowning. This is the scene. You get a boatload of guys show up. They jump in the water. They save you. They pull you into the boat, and they give you a shot of rum to warm you up. They take you to a restaurant. They dry you off. They feed you. And then they give you a 3-month course in swimming. That's the difference between Microsoft and Apple. And that's why I'm a happy Apple client. Tom Hayes, September 23rd, 2013. 4 days after Apple came out with the 5S.